Welcome to Better Today with Alex Merced, where we talk about improving your life by working on your relationships, knowledge, skills, and health, by allocating your time to development, maintenance, and leisure of those things. If you enjoy the show, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/AlexMerced. Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from AlexMerced.com, and welcome to another episode of Better Today, an episode about living your life better today. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be doing the third tip on how to have powerful goals in an article by John Rohn. You can find the article in the show notes. And the third tip, so the first tip we talked about was, again, evaluating sort of where you are in life and kind of knowing where you are, so that way you know how far you are from where you want to be. The second step was just making the time to dream, so that way you can kind of have that image of your perfect world. But now we need to design specific goals, and you want to make those goals SMART. So the acronym that John Rohn made is SMART, S-M-A-R-T, meaning specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time sensitive. So your goals have to be specific. It can't be like, oh, I want to be famous. No. It has to be like, I want to host a podcast with at least 100,000 listeners, because that's specific. That means, okay, you're doing something very specific that we can tell when you've done it. We can measure that. So 100,000 listeners, we can measure how many listeners you have and how many downloads you're getting per episode to determine, have you reached that goal? Okay, it's attainable. Okay, it's not such a, for example, 100,000 may be a lot. I can't think of many podcasts that have over 100,000 listeners. So that would put you, that might be, you may want to modify that to 10,000 listeners as your goal. So I want to have a podcast with 10,000 listeners and 10,000 downloads an episode. That also leads to the whole realistic thing. So the R and T, that, not only is it attainable, it's possible, again, something that wouldn't be attainable would be like, I want to be a podcaster that absolutely everyone in the world listens to. That's not attainable nor realistic. But again, a goal of 10,000 listens per episode, that is attainable, that is realistic, that with some hard work can be done. And you kind of have to set a time goal for yourself, because there comes a point where you're thinking, you're working towards a particular goal, and you may not be achieving the realistic, measurable goal that you attain yourself, and maybe it's time to reevaluate and determine maybe it's time to try something else or move towards a different goal. So you gotta have to give yourself a time frame. So again, if you keep your goals specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time, keep your goals SMART, you can keep moving forward and have very powerful results. So if you enjoyed this week's episode, please leave a review over there on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Share it with a friend. And if you want to support the show financially, please head over to libertydeal.info, where you can find plenty of ways where you can help cover the cost of doing the show, and so that way we can keep providing you awesome content. Thank you very much. Have a great day and enjoy. This is Alex Merced, and I'm out.